Hello and welcome to another Saturday Extra Life stream in Grim Dawn. We try and do this stream every weekend. For Extra Life, you can use the donation link up at the top of the screen or down in the description. Donating to Extra Life, any donations through my links go to Phoenix Children's Hospital. The Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals is an amazing, amazing program that helps out families and their kids, especially throughout the country. I encourage you to donate if you can, and if you can't, please just try and share the video, like it, any of the things that help the algorithm get it out to more people, so that way more donations can come in for them. Alright. And we are continuing our Necro Paladin build.
I can't do that yet.
And let's kind of look at our quests. So, one thing I want to do today is do this side quest, finish this, go back to Mountain Deep. We gotta go back to Sorrows Bastion for that. We can complete this one right now, and this one. Actually, we complete these top three. So let's just do that. Let's get that out of the way. Let's complete these. Talk to the necessary peoples. Let's do Captain Summer last. But the Weapons Master, we got the cannons right at the end of last stream. Wise choice. Cannons are secured. We have some men out there to haul them back immediately. You've done the Legion a huge service. You're welcome. Got some iron, some more rep. And the other guys over here that we need to talk to. Here's those insignias, those dog tags of soldiers. Awesome. Now let's we actually just leveled up from all that, looks like, or maybe did we level right at the end of last time, I forget, but let's look real quick at our Black Legion we're just friendly with. We're respected with the Rovers and with Devil's Crossing. We haven't quite made it that closer with the Deaths Vigil and with Homestead. The Outcast. I don't know what the Outcasts are, honestly. Actually, wait. I bet we could find out, huh? Dariel's or Covey Undead. Cronley's gang. No, okay, we haven't met the Outcasts, maybe it looks like. Alright, let's talk to the captain here.
I am told that Lysandra and a couple others have returned safely from captivity. All thanks to you. We thought they were as good as dead after they disappeared in the Blood Grove.
Well, I say that cult must be stopped.
I cannot agree more. We've been cut off from Fort Icon long enough. When the Legion was forced to abandon the capital, we made Fort Icon our new base of operations. It's an old fortress to the far north, once used to protect the trade routes leading through the Asterkarn Mountains. However, when we began marching south, we encountered immediate opposition from both the cult and the Ethereals. Many of our men were killed, pincered between two opposing armies, and we were forced to retreat towards Homestead. The Ethereals now control the area known as the Conflagration, but the cult of Cthon has taken residence within the Dark Veil Gate, effectively cutting us off from our forces to the north. With the cult's front lines battered and their sacrifices freed, I believe it is now time to advance on their main position. Karaz, the Sigil of Cthon, the name has come up several times, including a recent bloody interrogation. We have no idea if he is the head of the entire cult, or if he is merely a pawn in someone else's game, but one thing is for certain. He is at the Dark Veil Gate. I need you to infiltrate the fortress and take out their leader. Lay waste to the cult's followers. Let nothing stop you in reclaiming our bastion.
See, this is fun because we just kept exploring at one point at the end of last stream, and we ended up already doing this. We already killed this boss.
Let's see it. I'll be damned. If the bastards pull this off, we may as well slit our own throats. This scenario was well beyond my pay grade, or would be if I were getting paid. You will need to bring this to Creed's attention immediately. I've already informed Creed of your recent actions. He is most eager to speak with you. Show him what you've shown me. He needs to see this.
Alright, I'll speak to Creed. But first, we're gonna go to Mountain Deeps before I get too distracted from that. Mountain Deeps over here, right? So, go back to Dead Man's Gulch. I believe this direction, right? Now, is this Mountain Deeps? This is Smuggler's Pass. So I am kind of minorly confused as to what is considered Mountain Deeps at this point. Interesting. Not able to go back. Do I have to... Oh, this is Mountain Deeps. Oh, okay. This was what we saw from up on the hill before. I was like, I don't know if we can go through that. We should do this level up like I've been saying we should do. Could be going that way, or are we gonna finish upgrading? Wow, we never even equipped this, I just now realized. Yeah, so we should actually call the grave here. Get some more spirit. Whoa. Whoa. $75 physical damage, 33% chance to block is good. Get more health. I'm more the fact that we get +2 to raise skeletons. Because I'm really not using Drain Essence. I think I even unequipped it at this point. Oh, but I need to be level 47 and my physique needs to be way higher. Alright, well maybe we need to start pumping into physique then. I just realized our inventory's totally full. Okay, well here's what we're gonna do then. Let's get down to Mountains Deep. Should resummon this guy. Is this the... yeah, okay. Oh, no. So, okay. I was wrong. This is Mountain Steeps. This is where we went before. The locked off areas we still haven't made it to. Alright. I have to find Dahlia. Looks like I got a pretty good roll on my
My inventory is full.
my inventory is full. Yeah. Well, let's not worry about loot then. Let's just focus on finding a Dahlia in these caves. I'm gonna focus on looking in places I have not been. Ooh, that was a nice little choke point. Final level run in. Dang, dead end. Is my Blight Fiend bigger? Six. That was useless. Didn't need to pop that ability. This is gonna be just kind of a maze of a thing. Whoa. Alrighty then. A lot of acid. Really almost died there. That's not good. I gotta turn this down in my headphones a little bit. Really is so low. Ooh, I see the star. That's where Dahlia is. Alright. I'm assuming that's where Dahlia is. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Cool. Oh, that was a bad roll. Alright, where's the corpse? There she is. Has not survived the dangers of the mountain deeps. No. Well, alright, that was nice and easy. We're gonna actually head back to Devil's Crossing first. I don't think... Yeah, since I can't actually equip the thing that I want to equip, I don't think this is going to mean anything. But just in case there is something to upgrade, I want to just be in this town. Yeah, because I still can't use this. Soiled trousers. Okay. Herald's Mask. I'm going to put... Yeah, I don't really want that. Divine Mandate. +3 to Brimstone. What's Brimstone? And this is why we are now just going to start keeping the Grim Dawn wiki up on the other monitor, just so we can look up this stuff, because there's so much. Oh, go to the skill page for Brimstone. It's a demolitionist skill. Okay. So I'm not going to worry about that. Where are you? Storm Scion. This Lich Guard is really what I'm looking at. Oh, if I combine this with that, I get +5 to raise skeletons. Oh, It's gonna be sick. Alright, but let's move all components over there. Do. Okay, now let's go back here. Yep, here we go. There we are. Oh, I see. Oh, I need 3 of these, huh? There we go. Okay, and then we have this. This stuff can go down here. Don't I have... Yeah, here's the Herald's jacket. This is the Herald's mask. What's Herald's ward look like? Oh, it's an amulet. Oh, jeez. Do I have that? No. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Oh, I have 2 Herald's jackets. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I swear I had another Herald's thing. Alright, we're keeping that one because it's got more of the raw stat, and that helps more things. Oh god, we got a lot of things to look at. Mark of Torment, I'm assuming is a necromancer thing. Right? Yeah, it is a necromancer skill. It's not one that I use, so no biggie. Okay, Oathbreaker, Assault Core Bolter, Doomsaw Gluttony, and Storm Scion. Probably have to purchase this. Okay. Oh, Soul Flare. Okay, now let's just do some quick judgment calls on if we need to change any of our gear. So, chest armor, no. I'm mostly looking like, do they have a bonus to pets or some kind of addition to my skills? No. Nope. This does have bonus to pets, but I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I don't think it's because this gem, I believe, has to go into a shield, as I remember. Yeah. So any offhand thing, not really worth it. Yep, offhand. Metal. No. Nope, still. Yeah. Mostly just looking for that. Okay, here's a bonus to pets. I don't think they need more health. This thing we need to extract the ward stone out of. Alright. Oh, +3 to raise skeletons. Definitely saving this guy for a couple more levels. Put it next to that, yeah. Nah, don't care about that. Nah. Oh. This I'll actually happily equip. And we want to put a ward stone in it. What's the ward stone doing for us again? Movement speed and resistances? Alright, yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Put that there. Blue. Yeah. None of these. Oh. Okay. What can I get out of you? I can get more bonus to pets. Nah, the trade-off doesn't seem worth it for just bonus to pets, really. The other stats are kinda nonsense, nothing. More like increasing my pet's damage than health, because I can summon more. Okay. Oops, sorry. Smacked the microphone.
I'll keep an eye out.
We're gonna sell the rest of our stuff here.
Looking for a new you?
Oops.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Alright. And
Well spent.
this stuff we're taking to the inventor.
Hello there, friend.
Tinkering is my specialty.
We want to take the ward stone out of this. And we want to dismantle that.
You safe out there?
I'll keep your stuff.
Oh, so now kind of realizing, I guess I really don't need to carry scrap with me. I'm still unsure about dynamite. I know I need that for the quest. That's just the tincture. Alright.
Safe with me. Promise.
Alright, let's go to Homestead, turn in these two quests that are going to be here, and then we're going to go to Sorrows Bastion. Sorry for your loss. I will admit, people dying in this world seems fairly common. So it doesn't hold much
I heard
weight.
about Karaz. You might be better at this grisly cult business than Creed. This can't be happening again. Creed must see this at once. This isn't the first time this ritual has been performed. The last time nearly destroyed the Empire. The Loghorian must not be called back from the void.
You're here. Good. We have much to discuss. I've heard of this ritual. It has been performed only once before. And memory serves me. Results were, shall we say, not good. The cult must not be allowed to see this through. We must make haste to Fort Icon at once. Will you join us?
The sound mixing on his voice is not good. It's very different from the rest of the game.
Cultist ranks scattered. We can once again reconnect with the main Legion force to the north. And just in time, too. Based on the information you've brought back from Karos, we need to immediately send all available forces to the necropolis and stop that ritual. Algrim and I will be leaving shortly with a small contingent of troops. Will you meet us at Fort Icon? It lies just beyond the Astakarn Mountains, through the Darkvale gates.
I'll see you there. Alright. Now let's... I keep going the long way. Don't know why. Back to Sorrows Bastion now. Let's go kick some Kaimon's Chosen's teeth in real quick. Just to show him who's boss. Hey guys. Go get him. Alright, cool. I think we should just make that a habit every time we come back here, so that way we just earn a little bit more reputation each time with the Deaths Vigil. Even though we did discover, too, that, even though they're literally the Necromancer faction, they just don't have a lot of gear for my build of Necromancer, sadly. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I've gathered the Chthonic Seals. Require a source of arcane powers. I have just the thing in mind. What's next? The Red Resurrection requires powerful incantations and equally powerful energy source. That's something to draw upon. The ritual would drain the participants dry and leave them as nothing but withered husks. Ethereals are a manifestation of the Aether itself, a source of pure arcane energy. The more powerful the ethereal, the hotter its spirit will burn within the ritual. To the north, near Fort Heron, there is a mine called Stone Rend Quarry. It's come blasted with Aether fire. A front for the ethereals in this region. Travel there and track down an ethereal by the name Novaria Stormfire. She was once a great sorceress, now no more than a pawn to the ethereals. Bestow upon me a boon of the order. I will gather her essence. Okay. I actually want to go back to this really quick. To where does this need me to go? Northeast of Bloodgrove, near Fort Heron. Okay, so we need to get all the way over here. I'm just gonna teleport there. I'll double back for this totem, just to get the XP. Ugh, I keep running right by this. It's not like an obvious path. Perfect. Yep, take that, and take that. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's Fort Heron, right? Is my guess. Oh, this has got to be the mine, is over here. He said it was blasted by Aether. So let's start looking towards getting over there. Get him. I'm just like a sick version of a Pokemon trainer if you think about it. Oof, okay. Wait for our health potion to come back. Actually, is there a way just down here? Okay, cool. Cool. Whew. Like having to be quiet because I have to focus so much harder when we do these types of areas because I have to really think about where I'm stepping and walking. Because if I don't, I just get careless. I'm gonna blow up from just standing in that green lightning. Can't go down from there. My weapons are enchanted by the order of Deaths Vigil, okay. Alright, got it. Let's just finish going through this area, make sure we get all that we can out of it. Like this dynamite, these chests. Whew. Alright. Believe that is all. So we can just go back to Sorrows Bastion. Got her essence. That proven to be quite resourceful, why thank you. If only employers would think so. There is but one final piece we still require to bring back Malkadar, but that is not for me to discuss. Speak with Keeper When you are able, she will have the Keeper? Keeper of Tomes, guardian of the Order's knowledge. She has become the Order's de facto leader after Ouroboric's disappearance. Ouroboros is gone? Yeah, how come no one mentioned this? Left us several years ago? He left us no information as to his departure, nor has he tried to contact anyone within the Order. Has anyone gone after him? Before the Grim Dawn, our accomplished acolytes would set out into the world for a year in order to search for our master. It was a rite of passage of sorts. Perhaps he'll return someday. Alright. Let's talk to this Keeper.
That's locked.
That's not the Keeper, I guess. Are you the Keeper? Oh. I will speak to the Keeper. But where is the Keeper? Karaka, Deaths Vigil, Keeper Malvor. Is this who we wanted to talk to? No? The Keeper of Tomes. Master Eric speaks highly of your contributions. The Order values his minds such as yours and Black Legion's acceptance of our ways through your representation. What? One last thing remains before we can turn Malkatar. What is it? Underneath Fort Icon to the north, there is a crypt dedicated to an ancient faith. Therein lies the tomb of Archon Bartholem, a once powerful priest. The Archon was cremated upon death, his ashes stored within a sacred urn. In order to bring back Malkatar, we must gather these ashes. They will serve as the core of his revenant body. Fortunately, Kaimon Shizumari moved in and on the crypt, declaring its contents sacred to their misguided faith. We have to take the ashes from them by force. The Order is already advancing on the crypt as we speak. I need you to spearhead the attack. Wipe them out and claim the ashes for the Order. Sick. For the Order. I don't think there's... Let's just go to this one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the spot they're talking about. Bring it, you Kaimon dogs. Get 'em. It's kind of funny to think about really the way that I've always played these games, so I don't want to say like this is the way that you play them, but I just know that it's the way that I tend to play them. Is basically playing with my peripheral vision most of the time. Especially this game, I'm finding myself mostly looking at my health bar and my cooldowns, and then my peripheral is what I'm focusing on, what's actually happening up here. Especially with the class I'm playing, I don't have to be super accurate with my clicks. Okay. It's like what do I want to be building towards at this point? That's really what I gotta ask myself. Do I go all in on Call to the Grave and then just pump into this the rest of the way? Maybe do that. Do that. Keep it moving. So I did already clear this place out once. This maybe isn't a place that I need to be. In truthfulness, I just kind of assumed. So is it... we have to go past Fort Heron? Let us look real quick. Beneath Fort Icon. Oh, okay, so we are in the wrong fort. That was my bad. I misread. Okay. Well, we farmed a bit. We'll take it. Start pumping into physique. And I guess I didn't look if we do have a devotion point. No, we didn't spend. I don't know why we didn't spend it, but lastly, we'll get Basimil's command. Cool. So we'll get another pet to the army. Fort Icon is this. Okay. At Fort Icon. Yeah, so I have to make it to Fort Icon kind of no matter what at this point. Oops, I accidentally turned the camera a bit. So let's just Moida our way through. Do a little Moida here, a little Moida there. do still have to watch myself. Because I could still die at a moment's notice. If I do this, we go to pet bonuses. Alright. So our pet bonus is at 304%, right? Let's find a group. 414% damage. Dealing damage is in the 4,000 range. Well, I hit like a wet noodle. Yeah. Nice. Well, I crit there. Yeah, I'm only in the couple hundred. Quite the power disparity. Alright, let's go up here. Get caught on the train. A little bit of moita. We got a good roll on our skeletons right now. I know that that's the way down into the courtyard. I just want to clear out the whole ramparts here. And luckily, there's another way down into the courtyard here. Now I do wonder how much my bonus goes up to when I do both Call to the Grave and get the Shepherd's Call. I would like to stop yawning, please. Nah, here we go. Yep, I was like, I know I saw a way. I was just on the wrong side. Interesting. I feel like that's just meant to give me a lay of the land. It's like a Dark Souls point, you know? Or a bell tower in an Assassin's Creed game. So this adds 138% to damage for pets, right? So it's 148% increase. No, sorry, 248% increase. I said 100, didn't I? So we're going up to 552% damage, which is wild. 552%, right? Is that accounted for in there? No, it's not. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. So 331. We're gonna whip out the calculator just because I'm curious. So 331 at the low end times. What was it? It was 540. No, 552. Was that it? 5.52. Yeah, so they're dealing like 2,000 damage. That's the low end skeletons. I love they get like one shot off, and then when I get closer and my fear effect kicks in, and they're like, run away, and then just blow up. Get him. I love just tossing the shield out to stun people. So nice. Reputation bonus. Ooh, totem. Ugh. I have to take a break here to make myself some tea. Help wake myself up. Another blueprint right there. Oh, I have one of those. Trip south. Notebook is caked in dried blood and mud, and many pages appear to have been deliberately torn out. Pardon me, before we begin our reading session, I'm going to just over here. Oh, he doesn't have one scheduled for today. Just checking on Deacon's stream for a moment. Wanted to see if he had one planned for today. I'm just gonna... Ooh, a dread skull. What's this? Doing damage, speed. Where do these get put in? Rings, amulets, medals? Might like those. Well, what does the ectoplasm give me again? Oh, that's useful, especially with all this stuff I have reserving my energy. Just doing a quick little organization. Just grab that. Cool. Yep, we're all good there. Alright, trip south. Day 3. John holds our Sylvie with one arm as he drives the wagon. He is smiling and happy as he tells us that we should reach the mountain in a few days. It's sad to leave our home, but I am hopeful for a better life far away from the dangers that seem to be ever increasing here in the north. Sylvia's so happy, running along the side of the wagon, picking flowers. I was really worried about her being unhappy as we left behind the only home she's ever known. The wonder and splendor that is youth. It warms my heart. The mountains are looming ahead of us, and the cold is getting sharp. I can see the worry in John's face as he tries to keep up his spirits. I know he only wants to protect us from the dangers, and I can only pray that we make it past the mountains before the snow. We're in the shadow of the mountain now, and the days are shorter. Snow has started to fall, and the cold came on so suddenly it surprised us. We have warm clothes, but the wind cuts right through them. We have reached a flat at the base of a fort. There are a few other travelers here who have told us the way through to Darkvale is blocked. With their food running low, we were hoping to resupply at the Darkvale Gate Merchant District. Now I don't know what we will do. Turning back is not an option with the snow coming down so fast. John says he is going to talk to the others soon. The horse died today. John is saddened by this, but at least it will feed us until help arrives. I hate that we had to make this trip with Sylvie. She is only 9, and I don't like the way the other men at the camp look at her. All of our horse's meat is gone. It would have lasted longer if we didn't have to share it with the others. But John said things could have gone badly if we did not. I don't like thinking about what he meant by that. Oops. That's just part 1. Oh my god, there's so much more to find out on the trip south. What's gonna happen to Sylvie? I do actually get kind of invested in these little side characters. Oh, there's part 2. Perfect. Day 28. Gods protect us, we've been starving. I spent the morning searching the woods for nuts and bugs to eat. I can't believe that it doesn't shame me to say I have been eating bugs when I can find them. When I got back to the camp, I found that John had killed a man that attacked our daughter. John has brought Sylvie and me a small portion of meat. I don't ask where he got it. The other men asked what happened to their friend. John told them that he tried to hurt our little girl and offered them some freshly cut meat. They took it without another word and left us alone. Does friendship mean so little in these times? John offered Sylvie to one of the men in the camp. When the man came into the tent to make his advance, John killed him in front of Sylvie and me. I'm so hungry I don't even care. It's so hard to write. Numb fingers and the cold dulls my thoughts. The dark of the mountain makes it easy to lose track of the days. Another man has been lured to our tent in exchange of food for the promise of warmth. I must know that it's a trap. Maybe they are ready to die. They lie to themselves even as they walk into the butcher's blade. Our next visitor was wise to the attack. John killed him, but not without suffering a terrible wound. He's not sure he will survive the night. I find that I don't care as much as I should. All I see is a potential meal. Gods, what is happening to me? John lasted longer than we've expected, draining our dwindling food supplies. I took care of it. Now I have food for a long while. Damn, that is getting dark. Not where I was expecting it to go. Boink. Skadoosh. We're going chill main hunting, boys. Yeah. Oh, Trip South Part 3. The story continues. Alright. We still don't know the days anymore. Sylvie has become angry, spiteful, malevolent. Where did all the tenderness and innocence of my little girl go? Why is it that I don't care anymore? Should care, but feel nothing. There's no one left here in camp. All gone. We must move. Hard to hide blood, frozen snow. Easy for prey to know. Harder to write. Hard to think about anything but the hunger. New place off-road. Easy to lure new travelers going south. Looking for safe place. Never find it. No food again. I encourage Sylvie to find people to bring here for food. She's gleeful at suggestion. John gone, so I do the killing now. So hungry. Don't even bother to cook food anymore. Talked to woman today. Still alive as we eat. Blood in mouth. She ask why. Only word I say, hungry. Sylvie laugh that she talk while we eat her. Hair falling out, don't care. The men won't be lured no more. They know what awaits them. No matter. We chase. Sylvie good hunter now. She likes kill. Me too. Should feel bad. Know it's wrong. But it feels so good to feed. Don't feel cold no more. Shards of frozen blood cut lips. Split gums, don't care. Chase men, terror makes flesh taste sweeter. Good. So hungry, must find more. The rest of the text is impossible to make out. So she turned into like a Wendigo or something crazy. Some crazy cannibal people. I guess I should pay attention to who I'm fighting at this point, huh? And see if I can make out kind of what they've turned into. Oh, there's a waypoint up here. That's good. Let's grab this. I wanna explore more of the map. Flesh warps, trolls. These are ethereal corruptions. Yeah, just ethereals. Just ethereals. I'm much more scared of Sylvie and her mom. No, these are Grobles. Snow Grobles. Zoom in a bit here. I never noticed that before, that to get rid of the bodies in the world, they kind of have this distortion fade out effect on them. A dissolve effect. That's the word I was looking for. Not distortion. I hear people fighting. So who fighting who? Bloodsworn versus Ethereals. Happens if I just stand here and just let it happen. I didn't even see who the hero was that I killed. I like just barely noticed we were even fighting a hero and then they died. Go get him. I have reached hated with the Ethereals. Yummy. Your hate only makes me stronger. I just hit my little buff button and then just anything that was there is no longer there. Are these? Oh, it's because the Bloodsworn are just gathering blood, so these are just carts full of people's blood. Wild. Sorry, one sec. All right. Keep on advancing. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. Ice snap. Instantly dead. Oh, shrine. We haven't encountered a shrine in a hot minute. Sealed by chthonic energies. How do I... Shrine. Shrines, right? But where in Mountain Deeps? Oh, we never found the one in the Mountain Deeps, I don't think. Conflagration. We're in the Astacairn Valley. Rowari Legacy Quest? Okay. So we need to get honored with the rovers to actually unlock this shrine. Noted. That kind of sucks. Rhaegar Rage Blood. And he's gone. Perdition. Huh? Is this... I keep getting these freaking shoulders. Give me the other pieces of the set. this cave doing over here? Love a good ragdoll. Whoa.
Can't do that yet.
Whoa. Again. Something's hitting me really hard. In these encounters. I don't know what it is though. Whoa, again. What is that that's doing that? Let's get it. There we go. Oops. Oh my lord. Guys are messing me up. Oh, ghouls. So they turn into ghouls. Is it that? Is it this? No. I'm like, what am I getting hit by? Do I wanna? I wonder if it reconnects back up here. Alright. When they get stacked up like that, then they're a problem.
let's take a second to build back up our forces.
You know, I think I am going to take a quick, tiny little break to just go make myself a cup of tea. And we'll just be right back, finishing up this Tomb of Korvac. Monsters are increased health and regen. Alright, yeah, that's no big deal. Alright, yeah, but we'll be right back.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in University Hospital's Rainbow Babies and Children's because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day. And break a leg. Do you say break a leg when you're playing games? Probably not. That's more of an actor thing. Okay, just have fun.
Kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
My name is Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there, because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
So my why to help kids' health at KU Pediatrics is because of my cousin Teague. She has been battling cancer for a few years now, and she's 6, and I just can't wait till she becomes this amazing, incredible individual as an adult and has gone through that thanks to the support of people like you.
What are you doing?
I'm making my glasses. Mom, go get my toys. What's that going on the block in the hallway? That's your shades on. He even has like a beach wave in his hair.
I know. You are so freaking silly, dude.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the East Coast of Canada, and I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
Million kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there, because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in University Hospitals, Rainbow, Babies, and Children's, because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
Kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute.
My name's Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa, and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes.
Alright, then I'm back. Raring to go with a nice cup of tea. My sleep schedule's a little all over the place right now. I'm house sitting. Take care of the pups. So getting a little extra caffeine in the system will be helpful. Was this crypt entrance? Not gonna go in that right away. I'm curious as to why it doesn't show up on the map. Mess him up. Alright, got some rep with the rovers. Why did we get rep with the rovers? What do rovers like me killing? Arcovian undead. Yes. Are we fighting Arcovian undead right now? We're fighting undead. I don't think we're fighting specifically Arcovian undead. I know this is the long way around. I'm sorry. We're just gonna do this just to finish out the map. A bit of a rare drop. It's good for me. Crumbling wall to a secret area with a secret chest. Alright, I'm not so sorry anymore. Just keep it going. Ancient armor plate. I don't know if I've seen ancient armor plate before. Regular Traveler. Jawbone. Arcane Lens. You're gonna go there. Some of this stuff out of here. Let's actually move. Wow, we're getting a bunch of things that we already have. Where's that ancient? Ancient armor plate, there it is, okay. That seems pretty good. I might put that into my legs. 35 armor. Increased armor absorption by 20%. And this is 8%, but same amount of armor, but it's giving me also physique and just an increased 8% of overall armor. So that's pretty good. Guess I'll put these blues in here for now, just to make space. Yeah. Okay. I really do wish there was a quicker way to heal my pets. All right. Let's keep it moving. Benefit of the video game, can play it one-handed so I can drink tea. Oops. What you need, a cracked lodestone? Take it. Give me my devotion point, so I can finally finish out this. Alright, what am I going to put this on? Dang, I can't put it on the one that I thought I could. Alright, so let me see. 21% chance to be used, 12% chance to be used, 15%. Okay, now we have to pick where are we going next. Could do this Raven one. Raven's not a bad option. Acid and poison. Some acid and poison stuff. Health. Damage. Let's look at that. Attack. Oops. Attack converted to health. Why isn't that lighting up? Attack damage. Damage. Converted. Attack damage converted to health. Attack damage converted to health. Is there not like a good one to get into for this? Maybe this. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's see then. If I look up... Oh, man. I look up crit. Chance. Hello there, Decon. How's it going? Stream's going pretty good today. I just came back, made myself a nice little cup of tea to keep myself going. I've run into... There's this whole star map system that we have in this game, right? That you have these affinities that you get. You start off by just getting like 1 point on this base star, and then from completing these other constellations, it then gives you more. And I've been very focused on a certain build that I had thought of, where we got this crook first, because it was based on bonuses to pets, and then we got this fiend one because it gave us a bunch of bonus to pets. Got the bat, so that way we could get the correct affinity points to unlock this chain one over here that we just finished that gave us a bunch of bonus to pets. And now I'm actually kind of don't have a lot of great pets based constellations anymore. We can see I have a little search bar up top that lets me search. Ooh, actually there's this one. This just kind of makes them tougher. Maybe we do that. Maybe we make them tougher. But what I'm actually thinking of now, because while I was looking around, as you go out of to the edges of this map, you get these huge constellations that require a lot more affinity requirements, right? And I just happened upon seeing one while I was looking. That's this guy, the Unknown Soldier. And his final star in his constellation has this cool ability that summons this living shadow thing that heals you for the damage it deals. And but you can see up top it says living shadow, 100% chance on critical attack. So now I'm trying to debate, okay, what if I start looking for crit chance? And if I can find a path to crit chance, crit damage, okay, no. Or if I just type in crit. If I can just find a path that gets me lots of crit to make this happen as much as possible, maybe that's the next thing we start building towards. Are you streaming today, Decon? I didn't see anything planned or posted on your YouTube today, so I didn't know for sure. It's crit damage. Crit damage. Crit damage. it says crit here. A hidden object game. Ooh, cool. Oh, is it by chance Blueprints? I don't know if that technically counts as a hidden object game, but I've been seeing a lot about Blueprints lately as this really cool puzzle game. That looked like it might have some hidden object stuff to it. I kind of had some stream of it going on the other day while I was working on other things. So it doesn't look like I actually have any good paths, any way to get crit. So wait, are all of these... No, this is 100% chance on attacks. What's this one? Whoa, okay. So 100% chance on attack. These elemental things just pop out. That's crazy. Foes, okay. Carve an eldritch symbol into the ground. I'm just trying to look for if there's any of these that summon stuff. That's really what I'm going for at the end of the day, is like... let me do that real quick. What is, conjure... What are keywords for this? Is there anything I can, like... What about... Oh, there's this bear one. This Modrican wolf, too. Oh, maybe we should go do this. Okay, but okay. So what do I need to do to get the requirements for this? I need to get 2 more green, and it's called Itty Bitty Little Kitties. I feel like I actually heard you talking about this the other day. Oh, I was lurking in one of your streams. Oh my word. Sorry, I had to look this up immediately because my partner loves cats and loves little cat games. So I was just like, this sounds up her alley. What's the... There's one cat game, was it? Yeah, Little Kitty in Big City. Little Kitty in Big City actually looked like a very cute game that I wanted to play. This looks adorable. Finding little cats. That'd be a nice little calm stream. I know today I actually, because there's so much going on just around life right now. I know you're probably dealing with finals. It's kind of finals time around now, and like all of SIP and those sorts of presentations and stuff. So you're probably pretty busy too. I know I was thinking of doing some different calming sort of chill game, and I realized that this kind of thing is my chill game. Any dev of Australia sent you a stream key. Hey, that's awesome. How did an indie dev in Australia find you? That's crazy. Last 2 weeks, starting next week. Yep, alright. That sounds about right. It's just more damage. We could just do more damage. I don't think my pets do a lot of bleeding attacks or bleeding damage, though. So I'm like, I don't know if that one's necessary. Am I confusing you with my brain bouncing back and forth rapidly between topics of little cat games and trying to figure out systems within this own game here and what my build path should be from here? Because I had this literally mapped out for, what am I, almost level 50 now? And you actually get these points from things out in the world, not just from leveling up. So I had like no idea as to how quickly I'd reach this. I'm in Act 4 of the game now, I've found out. So you don't even know how this dev found you. Hey, that's kind of cool. Your name reaches far and wide. Yeah, actually, cause I've been working on this RPG Maker game jam for a while, and it wraps up in 10 days. So I was actually kind of debating doing my stream on some of the games that get submitted for that jam. I probably wouldn't do mine because that feels a little, I don't know, egotistical in a way. And also, if I was to have if someone was to present my game, I don't want it to be me. I would want it to be someone else. Because as game dev, you know, I know my game. I know what's in it. So I would just, you know, book it right through it, and you'd hardly see it. So yeah, I've tried to think of other things. I also I don't know if you've heard of this, but there is actually I can probably pull this up actually on stream. There's a application you can get called Play Night, which is a like play and then NITE, which will store all your games from all your libraries. So like from your Steam library, Epic library, GOG, Battle.net for Blizzard, which really is only Diablo for me. But puts them all together, and you can actually make little filters and stuff. But a cool feature on it is, where is it? There's somewhere in here where it's like just pick a random game. I don't know. But yeah, it like stores all your information for this sort of stuff. So I've actually thought about, just with all these games, I have literally like hundreds of games in my libraries at this point, and a lot of them are like cool little indie games that I thought I might just make a filter of just small indie games that I don't think get a lot of attention, and just like pick a random one every now and then and just present it and talk about cool indie stuff. That's cool. Yeah, I have noticed that your Stardew streams are getting a lot bigger. Every time I pop in, I'm always quite happily impressed by the number of viewers that I see in the corner, even though, like, of course, the regulars are the ones mostly talking in chat. You still get quite a few more viewers than from what you were getting before. It's cool to watch. Hey, I got respected reputation with Homestead. Cool. I need to get honored with Rover, though. I need the Rover faction to like me. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Especially considering really how rapid the growth has been too, you know. In less than a year, you've really started to climb. It's awesome to see. And it's cool, like, I've just had to, like, make my peace with you come out with content so fast that I just will never have the time available to go through all of them, so I just, at this point, I just try and pop in the streams when and where I can, see what you're up to. Or if there's certain specific ones, like, when you talk about, like, modding for Stardew and stuff, like, I'll go back and watch those for my own educational entertainment. I have all my skeletons? Yeah, I have everyone. Okay. Man, it always feels like I don't actually have 9 skeletons. Ooh. Alright. Well, that level up was kind of clutch. Oh, back into this menu. So I'm thinking I actually devote, instead of going into these like we were, I think I just go into Reaping Strike now. Because this is what I don't know for sure with this. Because Reaping Strike says that there's a 21% chance for Reaping Strike to even happen, and then I've attached this devotion power to it, this Basemiel's command, which is a 20% chance on attack. Does that mean it's a 20% chance whenever I just attack normally? It doesn't matter about Reaping Strike. I just have to attach it to Reaping Strike. But what I think it actually is it's a 20% chance when Reaping Strike procs, which means I have to get the 21%, then the 20% chance. So like it's a really, really low percentage. Every day is hard to keep up with for the length of the streams. Do I have all my skeletons? Yeah. That is pretty up there with... Did I forget to invade a planet? You know, I already have more skeletons than, like, the base level of this raised skeleton ability. Because technically max level of this, I think, is 12, something like that. But I have gear that's raising it even more, and I've looked on the wiki, and like you can get it up to level 24 or something and have tons and tons of skeletons. And I would really like that if I could figure out how to get gear specifically with those types of stats, or like where to grind for it. I would love that. I'm kind of realizing that this whole system that the game has of combining 2 classes is really cool. I do really like it, but I don't know if maybe it's just me, but I seem to be pretty focused into one class, and then the second class is kind of just like the icing on top. So I have like some nice defensive abilities from the Paladin class, but I pretty much have devoted a lot into summons with the Necromancer class. That's where all my devotion points are going towards as well. Like all that star map stuff, I've been just purely focused on pets. So we're still trying to get to Fort Icon, right? Oh, we're in Fort Icon. Okay, cool. I was like, wasn't totally sure of that. I was like, I see we're in a fort, but is this the correct fort? And I still don't know which of these enemies are like just bursting me like crazy. It is... Getting shot definitely hurts. Any of these guys that shoot really, really hurt. Just all of a sudden. Okay, let's go down here and like do a loop around. Yeah, my thing with playing these games is I just have to explore the whole map. That's my bit of completionism. I don't go for achievements. I definitely go for complete map exploration though. Which is probably why Diablo 3 kept me for so many years, because the maps are random. They're not set like this game or Diablo 4 is. But still, like I feel weird when there's a little fog of war still left on my map. I'm like, no, I need to know what's there. I need to make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I didn't spend my other upgrade point. I just realized I need to do that. Okay. Stop and Physique. We need to get our physique up so we can equip that shield, which I think it was level 47 we needed for it, so we're almost there. I don't know if we'll get it in the hour left that we have for the stream, but let's... Alright, we got everything there. There's that over there now. Dang it. I'm gonna go this way first. Partially because I'm closer to it, and partially because I think this is where I need to go. If I see in my top corner here that no longer says Fort Icon, I know I've gone too far. Oh, there's an NPC to talk to up here. Don't go in there. The ethereals have torn open a rift. More are pouring through. Are you gonna be alright? Once things calm down, I'm sure someone will come for me. Don't worry, the Legion takes care of its own. Alright. I could teleport you back to a safe place, but sure, sit there. Bleed out, I guess. What a man to be bleeding out on a staircase. He's like, no, don't worry. I don't need help. It's like, doesn't want to ask for directions. He's like, it's fine. I know where I'm going. Yeah, these are all ethereals. We're just fighting ethereals. Oh, there's a waypoint. Let's go grab that waypoint. Oh, and there's a town over here. What? Oh, there's a oh, that's right. There's a Black Legion like outpost. That's one of the reasons we were heading here. There's the expansion quest guy. We don't worry about him. The Praetorians report. Have we ran into attuned lone stones before? Wow, that's wild. Look at that. 1 to 260 lightning retaliation. So I have a chance when I get hit to either deal 1 damage back to you or 260 damage. Ugh. Alright, let's read this Praetorian's report. The air reeks of sulfur and smoke. It is difficult to breathe as I write this report. We've been ambushed, facing overwhelming odds. Some kind of ethereal monstrosity has risen from the earth up ahead and is spreading aether fire wherever it passes. I've never seen anything like it. The captain ordered us to punch through the opposition and take out that horrific thing. But he was killed in the initial attack that claimed most of our equipment and troops. The men panicked and we were forced to retreat. I managed to rally the few that were left, but it has become abundantly clear that we would not survive this. I pulled the battalion back to the entrance and ordered a full retreat to Fort Icon. With the ethereals fast approaching, there was not much time to consider our options. I had the quartermaster hand me what was left of our explosive charges. We rigged the tunnel entrance and set them off, effectively sealing the mountain pass and the ethereals in with it. I regret to report that with the Twin Falls Bridge destroyed and the tunnel sealed, we are now effectively blocked off from the south. But I take solace in knowing that the immolation we witness will not spread beyond the mountain crags. Okay, so that's why that bridge and stuff was destroyed that we had to repair. And we can actually read about the necropolis here too. Commander Lucius ordered a scouting mission to the north. When I asked what we would be looking for, he almost lost his temper and said anything that might cause a disturbance. His reaction seemed rather out of place and strange. The commander is not known for such outbursts. It also struck me odd the way he used the word disturbance. I took my scouting squad through the north gate and almost immediately started seeing some ethereal activity. We changed our course and headed for the hills rather than traveling the main road. It took longer, but we avoided large numbers of the ethereal dead. They appear to be gathering in the north in preparation for attack. Their numbers have swelled tremendously since my last mission outside the walls. The return trip is going to prove difficult. I sent one of my scouts back to report this information immediately. Heading north, we passed by the necropolis. From the mountaintop, we did not see anything unusual. Searching as far as we could on our resources, we discovered nothing but the accursed blood cultists everywhere. Avoiding them made our progress slow. We did see one strange thing of note. The cultists appeared to be collecting blood in vast quantities and hauling them in wagons, filled with the large glass cisterns. We followed for a bit to see where they were being taken, but were spotted and forced to retreat. So yeah, we were right. Those big blood caskets, that's from the cultists. Why is this guy? What do you have to say? Oh yeah, no. Those are from the big blood cultists, and then I believe our main quest right now is they're using that blood for some ritual that has happened in the past that was not good. Pass righteous judgment upon the wicked. So just like a... Oh, it's a... No, wait. This is the channeled skill, yeah. So this is just some big burst damage skill. Doesn't look like it has a cooldown either, which is kind of wild. I sadly don't use weapons with that, so not the most useful. Unleash a flurry of blades upon your foe. That's nice, but I'm still not level 50. I still don't know where to get. I guess I kind of know where I could possibly get that, but I don't really know. What's it to get? A skeleton key again? It's Blood of Cthon. It's not these seals of binding. Okay. I can make more dynamite. What does this oil do for me? Lightning damage? Don't care. Aether damage, I'm assuming? Don't care. Attack speed and casting speed? That's not bad, but yeah, not worth that. %8 health, 8% energy. Yeah, let's grab that. Make those potions and then... Sure. I feel like I haven't gotten any good... Spectral Wrath. Yeah, I haven't gotten any good blueprints for stuff to equip, sadly. With the Rising Phoenix. Interesting.
If you find any blueprints, bring them back here.
Is there a... Oh. I know that's the quest, but I'm gonna go to the smuggler real quick. Because I want to see... Yep, alright, so this is level 47, level 50 is this one that we want to use. And we need 497 in physique. Ugh. In one more level, we need to get to 497. How is that gonna happen? 112. I don't think we're gonna get it, honestly. Because that's only increasing by 5. That's increasing by 4. I don't think we're gonna get that. Ugh, dang, we'll have to wait some more levels for it.
Here are in worse shape than I thought. Betrayal, sabotage, call it what you will. We've been attacked from within. The Ethereals, it seems, have gotten a hold of the commander. Precisely. Based on the reports, Commander Lucius has been sending our men out on futile missions, thinning out the force's defenses. Then, once the watch was sufficiently weak, he opened the gates, allowing the Ethereals to pour in. He was not counting on human ingenuity, however. Weapons Master Edric collapsed the front gates with some explosives, cutting off the enemy's forces. When we arrived with reinforcements from the south, the coward Lucius fled into the armory. Until those gates are cleared, we are stuck here. I need you to enter the armory and recover what's left of the heavy explosives. Use them to clear the rubble. But beware of Lucius. He has shed his human disguise in favor of a monstrous form, which I cannot even begin to describe. You will likely have to deal with him to get to the explosives.
Okay. Let's do it. Side quest. Fort seen better days. What you need? You need someone capable to enter the army and recover what's left of our scrap and building materials. Surprise. Originally designated for Homestead. Can't afford to spare them anymore. After Lucius opened the gates and the Ethereal started pouring through, I had no choice but to collapse their own gates with explosives. Yep, we just heard. Unfortunately, the possessed commander has fled into the armory, perhaps to finish sabotaging what's left of our arsenal. Yep, since I'm going there anyways, might as well.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Might as well just sell this stuff, huh? Uh-huh. Yep. I'm just gonna... And nope. Let's just sell all of this. There we go.
See you around.
Commonly good looks. What? What? What is this? Why would I want these? I'm so confused. Why would I want commons? Is it... Okay, I have a theory. Is it actually purely just for the, like, cosmetics of all this? I'm so curious right now. Because, like, what happens if I just sell all this stuff back to her? Okay, wait, real quick. Let's go to the illusionist. Okay, yeah, so I did get that now.
Come see what's left of my wares.
And if I just sell all this back to you.
Iron well spent.
Let's see what I can do here.
Do I just have access to more stuff? I'm trying to look for... Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, alright. Alright then, so we just got more cosmetic stuff, why not? Where's this Obsidian Guard? That looks cool too. But, nah, I think we're... Although these, actually, I do kind of like for me. So I think I am going to do that. What did I have you as before? I had this, yep. And you I had as that. Alright, apply that illusion. There we go. Cool. I got glowy shoulder pads now. Fashion is important in video games. Okay, and then if I go back to my quest window. Slay Commander Lucius, Sacred Ashes. Yeah, okay. Underneath Fort Icon to the north. Okay, so I just know that it's in Fort Icon somewhere. I still don't know where that's supposed to be. And Fort Icon seems to be a huge area. Because this was a part of Fort Icon. I feel like I almost need to, like, traverse back to check on this little side path here. I bet it's the dead end, too. That's the sad part. Okay, if it's a dead end, I just teleport back. What's this? Fort entrance.
I can't open that.
No, okay. Well, let's just quickly meander our way back. Where do I have to go to actually, like, so I just have to do that. Okay. Map. Yep, a little bit further. This is still like one of the funniest things about ARPGs for me is it's just the way that I was taught to play it by like my family, I guess, but like we just always play with our maps in our faces, like we're not looking at the game or its visuals or anything. I'm wondering if this is skeletal okay, so I bet this is where we're supposed to do the stuff, because there's Deaths Vigil here and Kaiman Shodan, so I bet this is where our side quest is meant to be at. Alright. Murder everyone. Help him out. Oh, don't forget to kick the human remains. Never know what you might find. deal with something on the other screen for a moment. Nope, why did I do that? I really should just adjust my loot filter to say, like, no yellows at this point. I never keep them. Let's just do that. Don't show me commons. Don't show me magic. Okay. And what's the monsters are poisonous? Okay. Woo. Get our skeletons back up to full. Oh, I have to go that way. Oops. I still don't understand this. I don't understand this bit of map level design of like showing me this as if they were a way to get through. I wonder if you have like a teleport skill, maybe like it's saying this is a spot thin enough in the wall that you can teleport through. But that doesn't make sense either, because sometimes they use it as legitimate blockers. Chest. What's the cooldown now on Shepherd's Call? Six second? Alright. That's definitely a lot better than before. Alright, murder everyone. Do mine bidding. Clear. I don't know why I hit that button. Melted. Man, these guys that shoot hurt so much. I don't see this wolf summoning, like, ever. I'm gonna, like, pay attention to my minions right now. Like, is there a wolf there? You know, they just kind of death ball so hard that it's hard to pick out individual models. Whoa, that hurt. Whoa! Again, almost instantly just died. Alright, Searing, Gavel of the Sage. What, let's move that over. Organize that. Grab that. Dreadnought foot pads. Powered Veil's Edge. Grab that. I feel like there's a thing here. Nice Bone Harvest. That's not bad, actually. Really need to up my physique, though. Oh, yeah, there we go. More bonuses to summon Guardian of Empyrean, but I'm, like, so far away from that. Because isn't... No, it's this. Yeah. Oh, 32 in this class. Oh, wait! Oh... I didn't realize that's how that worked. Oh, I might need to rethink some things. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, no. I might need to rethink some things. I guess I'm gonna pump into this for the next... See, I get 3 every level, so 10... 3, yeah, so 30. 11 levels. 11 levels exactly, actually, because 11 gets me 33 points. So I get to 32 and then have 1 point left over to get the first point into Summon Guardians of Empyrean. I did not realize Summon Guardians of Empyrean was like a summon skill. This sounds so dumb saying it out loud. Was like a summon skill like my skeletons are. I thought it was like, I don't know, like a brief effect of some fiery manifestation of a god comes out for a second, makes a swing, and then goes away. That's what I thought it was. I now realize it's an actual summon. So if I look up summon Guardian of Empyrean skill in the wiki, I want to look at the progression. So it has a 2 summon limit. And only goes up to 3 if I get it up to, you know, level... Where does that start? Is it literally the max level? No, level 24, it goes up to 3. Okay, either way, that's still 2 more summons to my army here. Oh, that's cool. I want to do that. Oh, and this adds +2 summons and +2 summon limit? Oh, okay, okay. It was because it's gonna... Yeah. Okay, yeah, because it's gonna... I think the ability technically only summons 1. Oh, man. I want to... Ooh, there's so much to reconsider here, because the problem that we've found and why we've been kind of stuck in the build that we have is this item has been so key for us. Because it gives us +1 to summon limit unraised skeletons and +3 to raise skeletons. What happens if I swap over to my other weapon set like I used to at the beginning of this game? I would swap between like this pistol and offhand thing and then a melee build when things got closer. Is if I swap between them now, since this goes away, I no longer get the bonuses of the raised skeleton stuff, which causes all my skeletons to disappear immediately because they're missing bonuses and they need to reset. Speaking of skeletons, I need to resummon all of them because they're all died. Don't forget the chests. I need to rethink some things. I mean, that's a quote of mine in both playing video games and making them. I just made a whole blog post on my site last night about, you know, oh god, what was like the best way to put this topic? Basically, like lessons for beginning indie hobbyist game devs that we all kind of run into and explaining them. You know, the classic, you know, lower your scope, there's always the next game, and then finding the core of your game. Because in my game jam project right now, I keep running into the classic issue, as all indie hobbyist devs we all run into, of like, oh, this cool thing I could add, oh, this thing I could get to it, and it's just like a lot of it's not needed, and I always have to like go back to that, like, okay, like what's my scope, what do I actually have time for, alright, does this even fit like the overall vision of the game that I want to do? Oh, that's right, I need to actually teleport myself back to Sorrows Bastion to turn this quest in. You know, and a lot of the time, the answers to those questions are pretty painful, of just like, no, actually, my game doesn't need this system. It doesn't need this feature. I just need to move on with making what I was doing before. So you just have to remind yourself, like, there's always the next game. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. That bit of level design, that's awful. To, like, make me exit up and to the left, and so my mouse is already put there to like keep moving that direction, and they put the exit out of the area they just put me in that same spot. Does not feel good. I need to bring this to the keeper, not to him. Keeper of tomes, I have vanquished the foe and claimed the ashes. Savage relic. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. I think we're gonna go grind for some manticore eyes. Manticore eye. Let's see. Mogara, the Prime Matriarch, 28% chance. Manticore Heroes at a 15% chance. Manticore Alphas. Alright. Alright. Where can I find Mogara? Jagged Wastes. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. So we're going to go back to the Jagged Wastes once we finish this. Malkadar shall once again take form in the physical realm. I hope many chosen died. I hope many chose. Oh, because Kaimon's chosen. Yep. I hope many chosen died trying to stop you claiming them. Can we perform the ritual now? We now have everything we need to perform the rite of resurrection. Your loyalty and assistance earned you the right to see Malkadar return to the world. Do you wish to join us? What does the ritual entail? The ritual will be dangerous. I can assure you, malignant spirits will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. I need you to dispatch anything that tries to interfere. Join us at the Chamber of Souls. Its doors have been unlocked to you. Keep the chamber clear of spirits so that Malkadar can find his way back to us. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, now I have all my skeletons. Alright, Chamber of Souls. What is my order's doctrine? Because I'm technically a part of this order now. The Order of Deaths Vigil was founded upon the principles of Ouroboros. Our immortal Grand Master Ouroboros taught us to never be fulfilled by life's countless mysteries, to reach ever deeper into the fount of knowledge. Yeah, I like this. As a member of the Order, it is our sacred duty to preserve and maintain knowledge, regardless of its origins or unsettling nature. It is not for man to discern its value. Knowledge is a wealth easily squandered by those who fear it, as evidenced by the near eradication of our Order's founding doctrine, the art of necromancy. Mastery of the ultimate fate which awaits all men represents an unparalleled frontier of learning, so it falls upon our neophytes to conquer their fear of death, to accept its harsh lessons, for not even in death does duty end. Sick. Alright, Soulkeeper Candris. Alright, we gotta keep the dead contained while they search for Malkadar. Alright, what exactly do I have to do? The ritual will draw spirits to itself like a beacon. Make sure that whoever comes through the veil is not around for long. You must keep the room clear so that it is Malkadar we bring back and not some wayward soul. Alright. That's easy enough. Again, getting XP with the rovers. Why are we getting XP with the rovers? Oh, did we do it? Oh, there's Malkadar. Cool. Speak to the Keeper of Tomes? I think I'm gonna speak to... Well, I'm gonna speak to you. What of Malkadar? He shall resume his duties under the Keeper of Tomes, his knowledge preserved for future generations. Alright, cool. What happens now? As for the Keeper to decide, I am hers to command. Are you her slave? A strong way to put it, but in a sense, whatever the Keeper wishes shall be done. Why would you agree to this? To gain access to the innermost secrets of necromancy, I had to agree to this binding so that all I learn is not lost should I perish. It was a price worth paying, an honor, not a curse. Will you obey me? You may have participated in my return, but you are not the one who performed the binding. Alright. Worth a shot. Always looking to add more to my army. You have done well. The ritual is complete. The spirits are banished. Indeed, the rite of resurrection was a success. And our brave Malkadar is once again able to serve me and the Order. Lifebinder. Why would you... I'm part of the Necromancer faction. This is the Necromancer faction. Why are you giving me skills, pluses to skills, that I don't have as a Necromancer? That's annoying. It's the same with, like, if I up my reputation. They really don't have a lot that's upping skills for Necromancers. Require anything else? You have served the Order well, but there are things I cannot entrust with you yet. Come back to me when you've proven your loyalty without a shadow of a doubt. Vanquish our foes. You could check the bounty table in case of any Order have tasks. I don't think I've unlocked the bounty table yet, right? Oh. I guess I do. Oh, okay. I do have access to the bounty table. At Fort Heron. Show the chosen that even the most powerful champions cannot stand against us. The Master of Death. An example, we shall raise her corpse to serve as a pathetic skeletal minion. That's funny. Sure. Unlike regular quests, bounties are repeatable. Each faction will offer you up to 5 bounties per game session. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a game track me per game session before. Okay, what What are they doing to track per game session? What system is that? Is it literally like if I just log out and log back in? Like if I just close the game and then come back, do I get 5 more quests? And then where's Fort Heron again? Fort Heron's this one. Yep, okay. I just want to do this to see what a bounty is like, because I've yet to ever do a bounty in this game. Strange wares, what? Oh, that's right. That's this thing that I tried to get to, but I have like still no idea how to get over there. I have all of this that I just never explored. Oh, that's depressing. I want to go back and explore all of that. Alright. Another time. We're going to do this bounty. I might grind for the Manticore Eyes off stream later this week. We'll see. I'm definitely going to have to write a note to myself about that somewhere. Because I know me. I'm gonna forget. So what I think is going to be interesting is the fact that we've technically already cleared this in this game session. So what's gonna happen? When I walk back in here, is everything gonna be respawned? Or is it just the boss that's gonna be here now? Or did I bug it out? That is also an option. Because I came here already. See, game companies that totally aren't watching this, I could be QA. I've applied to QA positions. I could do QA. Run into walls for 8 hours a day and figure out how to break your game. Like this, for instance. I think I broke the game. I think I can't complete this bounty now. Let's make sure and read it again. Fort Heron. Yep, I'm in Fort Heron. I'm overqualified, but would be good at it. You say that, but the qualifications they're looking for now, if anything, I'm still underqualified. Somehow. Yes, hi Coda. My dogs are now looking at me because it's 20 minutes till their food time. Yeah, I think I broke it. I think I broke this quest. I am one. Okay. Okay, next question. If we go back to the main menu and pop back. First off, where are we gonna start? We're gonna start in Fort Icon. Okay, because it recognizes what act we're on now. Okay. And then if we come back to Bloodgrove, because I still have the bounty. Oh, Manticore Eye. Sick. I forget how many of those I need. I think 3. So now I have 2. Hey, okay. It reset. Alright, we should be able to do this bounty then. Get him. actually something I have been considering. I know, this is just the type of game player I am. I'm always looking for that next game. I am gonna finish this, especially at least the base content. I'll see about the expansion content before making my final decision, but I think the next game I might move on to after we finish this one might be EverQuest 2. Might want to do a stream journey of let's get to max level in EverQuest 2. That's just kind of another MMO to play for one and to experience. And partially because it was I did apply to work at Darkpaw on EverQuest, and so I just started playing it kind of in my off time to research. But I've been finding, surprisingly, I've been enjoying it. The little bits that I've played. As an old school MMO, it has some nice charm to it, and the way it handles quests and certain storytelling and other systems and stuff I want to keep exploring. But one system I really want to look into more is they let you make and publish your own dungeons in-game. Like, they have a whole system for it, and you can do it right away, but it looks like everything's built to be for level 50 at minimum. So I want to at least get a character up to level 50 before I really try messing with it. Ooh, okay, now I gotta pay attention. Okay. Alright, we got to the boss, and I was like, oh, okay. I actually gotta look at what I'm doing now. Oh, grab more dynamite. Get that dynamite grind. Alright, we can actually just teleport back to Sorrows Bastion now. Now that I know that the game kind of scales, but only to a point, we did some experiments in previous streams where there is slight level scaling to monsters in the area, but they only go up to a certain amount before they just cap. I don't feel the need to actually walk everywhere to get XP. Report in. Cool. And it gave us some ectoplasm. Okay. Let's not worry about that. But let's actually, just for our last part, where is Morgara located again? Hello? Can I? Jagged Wastes. What a wild way to put an advertisement on your wiki page. It literally covers the information I need from the wiki. It's not even an advertisement, it's just straight up just video for honest trailers. Alright, that's interesting. But Jagged Wastes. Looking for the Jagged Wastes now. Jagged Wastes, here we are. Yeah, Pine Barrens. Okay. What if actually, I know how I can do this. If I just put this here, grab my personal rift, and then go to the Pine Barrens. Alright. And then the Jagged Wastes. Oh wow, I didn't fully explore that. Jagged Wastes are all this, as I remember. This stuff over here. At least this stuff is still my level, so I still get good XP for it. There's still Threat of Death. the Jagged Waste. Get to looking for these manticores. There's some. Do forget where she is in the Jagged Waste. Okay. It's okay if we can just find more alphas, not these white waste stalkers. That'd be great. Got to level 47 at least. Oops, messed up that ability. Alrighty then. I feel like I remember it being in an open area because it was a boss fight. Oh, there she is. Dang, did not get the drop. What was the drop rate on Manticore Alphas and named Manticore Heroes? Man. Alright, well, we tried. Didn't work out for us. So I'm gonna try and make a note to myself to do this at the start of next stream, to come back and go fight Mogara. Let's go all the way back to Fort Icon though. Because yeah, our 2 quests now is to deal with that. Let's look at... Oh yeah, we leveled up. Now that we leveled up... I might actually do this. Go back to... all the way back to the beginning of the game. I don't know why this service isn't in more places. Maybe it is, and I just am not seeing it. But...
Let me clear your mind of regrets.
Okay, undo points. I don't think I want to undo any points in Oathkeeper, but yeah, this necrotic edge, let's take away. Honestly, all the drain essence ones, let's take away, because I just don't use it. Spectral binding is fine. Yeah, these are fine. I think I want to keep Siphon Souls for now.
Stay strong.
Alright, but now, go back to Oathkeeper. Let the reroll begin. Yeah, it's really just going to be... I just need so many points to get over to this ability that I've now understand. And also, doing this, just putting levels into a class gives me pure stats, which I do also need for some gear that I was wanting to use. Alright, now we got a... I think this is the only one that we didn't have. So this stuff we can actually dismantle. And I'm going to just throw that into physique as well. So yeah, now's the end stream wind down where we... Oh, I'm still off on the physique for the Lich Guard. Dang it. Okay. Either way. So what is this? That's the Herald's mask. So we don't have the Mask of Delirium, it looks like. I don't see that anywhere. So yeah, we can put this here. I don't see the Dreadnought foot pads anywhere. Yeah, I'm unlikely to see repeats just with the way that drops work in this game, it looks like. This Veil's Edge, I swear I do have, though. No? Nowhere? Nope, there it is. Okay, so... This is a level 51, this is a level 30. Oh, it's because this is an empowered... Okay, so they're technically different. Let's get that. These... Pauldrons we already have. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of these ones. I'm not gonna worry about it. Storm Sun. Yeah, I'm not gonna compare too much. Honestly, the differences between a lot of these. Oh, we already have these as well. Okay, so yeah, we can dismantle all those blues. Learn that blueprint. Learn that blueprint. Just read these notes for the XP. Yeah, we'll have to put that away. I have to deposit all these. Okay, and then.
Safe storage, no questions.
I know I don't have this wand. I almost certainly don't have that. Yep, I only have 2. I think I need 3. Dang it. Oh god, we got more of these. Okay. Mantle of the Weeping Eye. Okay. And now we can deposit. Yeah. This. Oh, I'm not level 50 yet. That's right. There it is. I always forget what's the button for the quick move. All the components over. Ooh, we have. That's not a component. Okay, so we can just. I'm just gonna sell all this. Not even gonna worry about it.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Real quick, let's go look at Savage. So we need. Oh no, we need Hysteria. Is what was. How do I get Hysteria? Oh no. Okay. Blueprint required. It doesn't tell me how I'm gonna get the blueprint though. Dang it. Man. Yeah, I don't have Hysteria. Okay. Well, that was kind of a fruitless venture. Oh, I forgot to deposit that. Oh well.
If you happen to find it,
Okay.
I'll give you a
Go to
good
the
parcel
quartermaster.
of gold left.
Oh, whoops. Nope. I want to keep that. That one I actually do want to keep. Okay.
Iron well spent.
My favorite out of content. How do I get Hysteria?
Let's take a look, shall we?
Dismantle. Dread Skull. I still find it funny that to dismantle gear in this game, you're blowing it up with dynamite.
Bring me back something interesting.
Safe storage, no questions
Man. Spirit of 400. Ugh. Should actually. All things I want to equip. And only one of them I can. But I don't even have the ability that gives me the bonus to. As much as it's gonna hurt to lose a skeleton and 3 levels into that ability as well. This weapon I've been using has been from Act 1 in the game, and we're on Act 4 at this point. It is quite weak. We can see 17 to 73 damage. Yeah, this is 106 to 228, which I know is two-handed, but still, it's just such a big jump. I guess since we're here, we can dump that too. Alright then, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for watching. Remember, we do this stream every weekend for Extra Life. You can go use the donation link up at the top of the screen or down in the description. Any donations through my link go to Phoenix Children's Hospital. It is truly a very good just service they offer. They're an amazing charity. I highly encourage anyone that can donate to do so, and if you can't donate, don't even worry. If you are just watching, that is contributing to getting this video out to more people. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend. Go do something fun, like playing a little hidden object cat game that looks adorable. Whatever you want to do, just make sure to have fun with it.